Gezzy, many congratulations. Safely through to last 16. Some of your emotions after that game.
Yeah, I'm just glad to get through. I don't think it was a great game. I think we both scored well in patches, scored poor in patches, but I thought I was really clinical, kept him under pressure, and yeah, I think the 66 to go 2 sets up was a vital part of the game, and I think that's what won me the game because I felt a lot more at ease. And if I lost that, Raymond's in the game, the crowd's in the game, and it's, yeah, like I said, it's a lot more difficult for me.
You mentioned the clinical combination finishes there. I think you hit your first 4 doubles, all really good combinations. So how important was that for you to start really well and sort of subdue the crowd a little bit?
Yeah, obviously I needed to start well, I needed to get out of the blocks, put Raymond under pressure. Otherwise it's a long evening out there, and I've been in them sort of situations before. But yeah, you know, in the Grand Slam I let Raymond off loads of times, and I just didn't want to do that today. Just want to be clinical, finish off legs. You know, I think 2 or 3 times I missed 3 clear darts at doubles and let him back in, but he didn't take those chances, and I was grateful for it.
You mentioned the Grand Slam there. A lot being made pre-match about your big stage record against Raymond. So how much of a motivating factor was that for you tonight?
Yeah, obviously I just wanted to win. I wanted to get to the last 16 of this tournament first and foremost. But yeah, I wanted to just get a win over Raymond so he can just, you know, zip it a little bit and not keep talking how many times he beat me on TV. I don't think he's been on the TV on any TV events for the last couple of years, so it's pretty difficult to beat him if he's not there. But every time, obviously Premier League, I think I was up 5, 6, whatever it was, and he came back and drew and things like that. But you know, I think he played me when I was just starting, so you know, 2, 3 years ago. But yeah, when I'm at my game, I think he knows that I'm going to beat him.
And you mentioned after you beat Luke Woodhouse, even though you weren't at your best in that game as well, you're producing your best darts when it matters most. You know you've got that in your locker, so again, you proved that tonight.
Yeah, I think the game against Luke was a lot more difficult than tonight. Not just because of the scoreline, but pressure-wise, I really didn't want to go out before Christmas. Sort of came back this week, thought, you know, it was a new tournament, and just really wanted to not just beat Raymond for the reasons that he's been talking about beating me on TV, but just to get through the next round. I'm defending a lot of ranking points, and I want to lift the trophy. So yeah, it's been really difficult. I think I can relax a little bit more now, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the last 16 game, but it's not so much pressure on me now, I don't think, as what it was the first 2 games.
Thanks, Gezzy.
Gezzy, congratulations. In that first game against Luke, I know you talked about the pressure, but you looked a bit subdued. But from the off tonight, it looked like the old you. Was that something that you were conscious of doing tonight?
I don't know what it was. I was on some antibiotics when I was playing Luke, and I'm not sure if that was a factor, but I just didn't feel myself, and I don't know if my blood pressure was up. It certainly looked there, but yeah, I was on some medication which I don't think helped when I was playing. But you know, today I felt a lot more comfortable, even though I weren't at my best. But yeah, I think that was a factor of the first game.
So I feel like the World Championships has really started now. Like you say, that first round, there's a long wait between games, everything like that, where now you kind of know the schedule a lot better. So does it feel like the World Championships has now started for you?
Yeah, I knew after that one game against Luke, then the tournament starts. Last 32 players, that's when the tournament starts for me after Christmas. And yeah, I'm thankful I won my first game, so to speak, and then yeah, into the last 16.
Having your family here tonight as well, was that a big motivation for you as well, having someone to look over to there all the time?
Yeah, definitely. Every time my wife says she is a focal point for me, and if I'm playing bad or playing well, she G's me up, and I look over, sometimes she's not even looking at me because I'm playing that bad, and then I know I need to give myself a kick up a backside. But yeah, it's nice to have me and look over and not just look at nobody.
Gezzy, congratulations.
Gezzy, the best way to subdue a crowd is by playing well and playing your best darts. Was it key for you to keep winning and not allow Raymond back into the contest?
Definitely. I mean, like I said, if I didn't win that second set, then it's a different game. I'll let Raymond in, the crowd's in the game, Raymond's in the game, and yeah, it's a difficult game for me. So, but I had a backup plan, but never mind about that. I'm just glad that I got 2-0 and not relaxed, but just felt a little bit more at ease.
Can I ask you what the backup plan was?
You may see it one day, but I'm not going to say.
There was a small pocket of Welsh fans in there as well. How much did they help?
Was it?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I was just focusing the game. Obviously, I can hear the chants for Raymond. I didn't really hear any chants for me, but I'm thankful for everyone that was in there. But yeah, it was. I didn't really hear them, so you need to be a little bit louder next time.
Cheers, guys.
Gerwyn, we've heard a rumor around here that you were going to play with earphones on your head. Was that true?
You give my secret. I mean, if the crowd were if I was up against it with a crowd and Raymond was in the game a little bit more, then yeah, I practiced with him for the last week and I played really well. I thought maybe it would affect my balance and concentration, but no, they seem to work really well. So at least I know now that if things don't go to plan and the crowd I'm up against it with the crowd, then I've got a backup plan. So,
so you'll still consider it to do that?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, anything to give me the best opportunity to win a game. So I'll do whatever I have to do.
Do you get used to the booing? I was standing over there. It was still crazy.
I don't get used to it. I mean, I'm weathered to it. I've had it for the last 2, 3, 4 years, so never gets easy. But I have to deal with it best I can.
Thank you.